This is video number 2 for Antique Songbooks. As you can see here, we have Shortening Bread, and we have arranged by Fred K. Huffer with Hawaiian guitar solo and guitar chore. And here in the corner here, we have Carmet Music Company, 201 East 26th Street, Chicago. Now this looks like it was a beautiful day back in 1939. Old antique songbook. It's about none of the markings, nothing has been marked off in this book. But here we have the date. Copyrighted 1939 by Carmet Music Company, Chicago. Okay, it's one thing first though we need not to remember. This is Tom Gar Antique Collectibles Gmail address. G207670@gmail.com. Now we will move on. We will move on to the next songbook. And that is Nick Lucas' edition of Napolitan Love Songs, and include his favorite songs, Sealist Aid, Mantless, and it was only 50 cents at that time. Well, anyway, as you can see, when this was copyrighted, I have a copyright date. Copyrighted 1955 by Robin Music Corporation, New York, New York. Just like every other book, there's no markings in this book. There's no markings at all. All the pages are there. And as any other songbook, on the back you have listings of other books that is for sale, that was for sale back during that time. And this little songbook has, let's see how many pages. This songbook has 79, might as well say 80 pages. You have 79 right here. You have 79 pages in there. Our next antique songbook, and it was folk guitar with Lauren Weber, and a series of beginning lessons in folk guitar, produced by Colin San Francisco. Okay, now what do we have here? This book has a copyright date. It has a copyright date, and it's down here at the bottom. It says copyright C 1965 by Lauren Weber and Virginia Duncan. Okay. And it has let's see how many pages in here. It has 22 pages. 22-page songbook. Now we'll go on to the next one. We have a book here, a songbook that goes way back. It's called the Offered Piano Course for Classes and Individual Instructions. Second book. And back during that time, it sold for $1. Okay, this is Carl Fisher Incorporation. Okay, sole agent for the publisher, Oxford University Press, Music Department, Cooper Square, New York, Boston, Chicago. Okay, now let's see how many pages was in this book, and we'll see. None of the pages has been written on. Yes, we have one right here. We have some writing right here. But other than that, everything is neat. We have a few more writings in here. The pages was marked, but all the pages is in place. And we have a date here for this book. And copyrighted 1929 by Oxford University Press, New York, printed in USA. And it has It has 64 pages. 64 pages in it. Okay, we'll go on to the next one here. This is another little small song pamphlet, and introduced by and designed to Mr. William Wade Hankins. And anyway, Joe Morrison Music. It says Joe Morrison Music Company, 130 West 37th Street, New York. Now, let's take a look inside right quick. It is kind of old and kind of fragile, but we have a date here. We have a date. Copyright transferred 1912 to Joe Morris Music Company, 30 West Street, New York. And we have about 4 pages. Okay, we have about 3 pages. We got page number 5 right here. And this is the back. Okay, let's go on to the next one here. Oh, well, she's looked like she's relaxing and enjoying a peaceful day. And this right here say, love light in the starlight. Love light in the starlight. And we have World by Ralph Fred. Music by Frederick Hollander. And at the bottom here we have Love Light in the Starlight. Coffee and Kisses. Paramount Music Corporation, 1619 Broadway, New York, New York. He's Jungle Love. Okay. He's Jungle Love. Let me get a shot of him. Where they say he's Jungle Love. He's Jungle Love. Now, We'll turn inside the page and we'll get a date for this. We'll get a date as to when this was made. And we have one right here. It's by Paramount Music Corporation, 1619 Broadway, New York. Okay. You know, I thought that was the date. Here we have Herbie K. and Follow Your Leader. Okay, we'll go on to the next one now. This is our last book. This is the last one for Songbook, Antique Songbook Collection number 2. Okay, we have Lulu Bells, Skyland, Scottish, Home Folk Songs. These are home folk songs. Isn't that nice? Home folk songs. This book has a number of pages. We gratefully dedicated this collection of our songs to our many friends of the airways, to the loyal listeners of WLS, and to radio station WLS itself, all of whom have made this book possible. Oh, we have a date here. Price 50 cents. Copyrighted 1937 by Scott Wiseman. International copyright secured. Okay, that spoke for everything just about. And we have another beautiful, lovely picture here. Look at that. Going way back in the time. These songs in here, they have not been marked. Every one of them is clear. Whoever had this, they took a lot of good, they took care of it. Little Devilish Mary. Okay. And I hope you enjoyed this video. It was a pleasure showing it to you. Some of my books was in such bad shape. They was in such bad shape I couldn't all these books is antiques and they in such a bad shape. So until next time, enjoy yourself.